Dengan ini saya akan membacakan biodata yang akan mempersembahkan ataupun berkongsi pencapaian-pencapaian beliau sebentar lagi. Seperti yang telah disebut sebentar tadi, nama penuh Mohd Sirhajwan Idek. Beliau merupakan guru bahasa Inggris dan berasal dari Tambusi, Kota Blut, orang Sabah, Jati. Umur kira-kira berapa umurnya? Masih muda, 29 tahun, dan saya dipahamkan masih bujang. Alamat tempat bertugas, College Vocational Keningau. Sejarah pendidikan, ini adalah sejarah pendidikan beliau. Dalam usia muda, beliau adalah graduate sarjana muda TESL, IPG Kampus Daya, dan UITM. Beliau juga telah menyiapkan sarjana muda penyelidikan di UITM. Dari segi pengalaman dalam bidang yang berkaitan, beliau dalam usia semuda ini telah membentang dalam 15 persidangan dalam dan luar negara dan telah mengikuti 5 pertandingan inovasi. Dan berikut adalah beberapa anugerah yang telah diperoleh oleh beliau. Beliau pernah memenangi pada tahun ini Winner of International Innovation and Entrepreneurship Excellence in Teaching Award dalam tahun ini. Kemudian Winner of Express Publishing IATE FL Scholarship dalam tahun ini juga, yang telah dianugerahkan di UK. Begitu juga pada tahun lalu, beliau telah dianugerahkan sebagai Winner of Macmillan Teacher at My Heart di UK juga. Dan tahun ini juga beliau merupakan finalis 50 teratas untuk for Global Teacher Prize di Dubai. Dan kemudian dalam tahun ini juga beliau dianugerahkan sebagai National Teacher Ikon di Johor, di negara kita lah. Jadi itu merupakan pencapaian yang bukan calang-calang dalam usia semuda ini. Dan beliau juga merupakan top 10 finalist for Commonwealth Class Story Writing Competition dalam tahun 2016. Jadi untuk tidak membuang masa lagi, kita akan mempersilakan Guru Ikon Malaysia untuk berkongsi dengan kita semua sebahagian dari penulisan dan apa yang telah dilakukan oleh beliau sebagai Ikon Guru Malaysia. Dipersilakan Encik Sirhajwan Idek. Majelis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all of you. So I'm Sirhajwan Idek. I'm an English language teacher. So I usually speak English language, but I can speak Malay, obviously. And because I'm from Kota Blut, so I'm obviously Pajau, so I usually speak Pajau. But I like to speak English because it's my professional personality. And I believe that because I'm an English language teacher, I always feel that I need to speak English to show people that you can speak Pajau, any other mother tongue that we have in Sabah. You can speak Malay language and you can speak English, you can speak all kinds of languages that you like. There's no limit in what we can speak. I wasn't supposed to be the keynote speaker. It was supposed to be somebody else, and then I arrived last night at PTNS, and then I was told that I will be the keynote speaker for today. So I did some changes with my slides, and it's not over 20 minutes, it's 40 minutes. So what I decided to do is I'm going to do what I usually do, is I'm going to share you all of the things that I've done, things that I've achieved, because I think it's very important for me if I can actually inspire all of you. Now, as teachers, I think we all believe in ourselves. As teachers, we are very talented, we are very versatile, we can do a lot of things. And then as teachers, we have many ideas. But I believe there are times, sometimes as teachers, especially when we are from Sabah, these places a bit far from the West Malaysia, we feel a little bit down, we feel a little bit inferior, like, you know what, I'm just a teacher, I'm from Sabah, like, I was born in Kota Belud, I'm teaching Penang, like, what can I actually do? But the thing is, we need to believe in ourselves, because there's no limit in what we can do. The most important thing, as teachers, we have to believe in our own passion and potential. And then as teachers as well, we are educators, so we lead a large number of students. So whatever that we are able to portray, our passion, our potential, is something that we can spread to our students, which I think is very important. So I'll start with my slideshow. Yeah. So and then next slide. Yeah, can we just stay for this slide for a while? I went to Paris last month. I took part in this competition. It's called Innovation and Entrepreneurship Excellence in Teaching Awards. So basically, it's a competition for teachers. So I submitted my abstract, and then I made it to the first round, and then I went to the second round, and I made it to top 10 finalists. So for the top 10 finalists, we were invited to Paris, and then we presented our work, which is a case study. And then I actually won that competition. But then throughout the journey, there were like few things that I would like to share. So when I was there, I was only from Asia. There were other finalists from US, UK, Germany, Canada, Denmark, and Colombia. So I was the only one from Asia. And I thought that, you know what, being in the top 10 finalists is only good enough. But then I realized that it would be good if I can get at least the top 3 spots. Because there were 10 of us, we presented our work in the first day, and then 3 of us will advance to the top 3, and then we'll present our work on the second day, and then from the top 3, they will decide the winner. But then when we all presented our work, when they announced the top 3, somebody approached me and then told me that, you know what, you're going to present on the next day. So I was so happy, because that means I'll be in the top 3, I'll get, if it's not number 1, I'll be number 2 or number 3, and that's already good enough because it's an international competition. But then they said that the standard was so high that they didn't pick 3 persons, they picked 4 persons to be in the top 3. And that's me, Russia, US, and UK, and then Malaysia. So I thought if there were 4 of us in the top 3, and then if 4 of us advanced to the final stage of this competition, and there were only top 3 spots, that means 1 of us would be out of the top 3. And I told myself I didn't want to be out of the top 3, I want to advance to the final. And then I needed to perform very, very well, so I at least got the second and the third spot. And then on the second day, when I presented my work, and I figured like, why would I settle for second place? Why would I settle for the third place when I could be the winner? So, I could win this thing. So this means, so I won the competition. I presented my work, and I pushed forward, I pushed through, and I pushed hard, and then I won. When they announced the result, and I was so excited. So that's me. I got first place. The guy from Russia, Dimitri, he got second place. And then the US, the Sydney from US, and then David from UK, they were placed third in joint spot. And then I was so happy. So what I presented there was that it's actually a concept of project-based learning. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with project-based learning. So it's a very common concept, it's a very practical thing to do. The person who got second place, Dimitri from Russia, also presented about project-based learning. So it's such a nice form of acknowledgement when you get acknowledged by your own Prime Minister as well as our Minister of Education. So that's just about it. So early this year, actually last year on December, I was announced as the top 50 finalists for Global Teacher Prize. So if you, this competition is actually, it's considered as the most prestigious award for teachers. So I would like to recommend you all to apply for this award, or you can nominate somebody for this award, or you can get somebody to nominate you. So I was in the top 50. I went to Dubai. I didn't win, unfortunately. I hope I could win that, but perhaps one day. Perhaps one of you could be the winners. You'll never know. It's $1 million US, and there are lots of benefits that you can get from Global Teacher Prize. So I made it to top 50. I felt very confident that I would be in the top 50 when I applied, because I believed that I have done a lot of things, but the most important things is that were the challenges that I was able to face. I think one of the main factors why I was able to be in the top 50 because of my involvement in extracurricular activities. As an English language teacher, I trained my students in various competitions like debating, public speaking, poetry, slam, drama. I'm sure if you're English, you're very familiar with that. And then I also decided to train my students for innovation and entrepreneurship competitions. But then it all started, when I first started teaching in 2012, I was assigned to train a debate team. And at that moment, putting out students who were very weak. And I was a bit naive and I was a bit negative. When I met the students, I was like, these students were very weak. They never won a single competition. We never won a single competition, let alone an English language competition. But then I trained them because that's my responsibility. I was assigned to do so. So I trained them and we practiced. But then with the competition, we didn't practice for the final topic. Because I told my students, I would be surprised if you could win the first round. Because I was, with that kind of attitude, with that kind of language proficiency. So I looked down at them. A huge mistake that I made. Because when we went for the competition, because they practiced so hard, they made it to the final. But then, because we didn't practice for the final, because I thought they would not be able to do it, and then we had to stay the whole night and we work on it, but then the student on the next day, they did very well, they could have won, but then they made a single mistake. In those days, in the debate competition, if you agree, then you have to say agree, but then the person said disagree or something. So with that, the small technical error, we lost. So my students cried, and I felt very, very bad because it was my fault. I could have prevented it. If only I had spent more time, if only I had worked harder, but then I didn't. I thought they would let me down long before the competition started, but at the end of the day, it was me who let me down, who let them down because I didn't believe in them. From that moment, I realized that I need to learn from this biggest mistake, which is to always believe in yourself, your own capabilities as teachers. We need to believe in ourselves, and then we need to believe in our own students. So I also recently won a winner of, I won Yathafa Publishing, Express Publishing Yathafa Scholarship. So if you are English language teachers, there is Yathafa Scholarship. There's a list of scholarships that you can win. So if you win, you can go to UK and attend Yathafa conference where you will present your work, which is UK. Now Yathafa conference is one of the two largest conference for English language teachers in the world. I think apart from it, there were a few, I think at least 700 I know. I think Cynthia James, she won in 2005 Yathafa scholarship, not Express Publishing. She won because there are lots of sponsorships. So yeah, you could go to UK. So I'm going to UK next year to present my work in a conference. The project that helped me win this scholarship was the same project that helped me win in Paris. So that's the thing about it. When you got ideas, like we teachers, we have ideas, we jot it down, we think about it. But sometimes we feel like, oh, you know what, this is nonsense. But you know what, I don't think so. I could go far with these ideas. What am I thinking about all these ideas? Am I being idiot? Am I being ridiculous? But you'll never know. Those ideas can be very, very good to the extent that you can win a global competition. I mean, you don't need to win a global competition, but it can be very, very amazing because we teachers, we are very amazing. And then as teachers, I think out of so many people, we need to believe that we need the best learning experience, the best teachers that we can make of is from failures and mistakes that we make. So even if we make mistakes, even if we get criticism, it's alright because we can learn from it so we can get better.